Well, okay, guys, here's the deal. We got these traffic areas that look just terrible, and another carpet cleaner has been in and they've tried to clean them. They used a truck-mounted hot water extraction unit. I think they left too much soap in, so what I've done is I've come back and I've sprayed them initially with a little bit of vinegar, hopefully to neutralize that soap that was already in there. Let it dwell a few minutes. I've come back, I've added my pre-spray. Now I'm going to see if I can get these spots out. So let's see what we can do with the machine. Got the guy down. I've already pre-sprayed my pad. This is a standard Oric pad, and here we go. Always amazes me when I come across this stuff and it starts cleaning it. I just almost immediately. I've done 2 other rooms that had the same problem. This one seems to be the worst because not only is it at the door, but it's also tracked around by some of the desk. Overall, the hot water extraction looked great. Looked like they had the floor clean. The floor looked super. And about 5 or 6 days after the guy was here doing the extraction, we noticed that these areas started tracking. Stop it. Sorry about that. Telephone rings, you have to answer it when your daughter calls. Anyhow, as you can see, we're coming along pretty good. I'm staying on these spots a little longer than I probably should, but I wanted to make sure that we got them out. The owner of this company, they don't believe that VLM works. They say that we're just pushing the dirt down into the carpet, but I rinsed out a couple of my pads a few minutes ago that I had used in some of the other rooms, and you can notice right here where it's clean and then it's dirty over here. I rinsed them out, and if you could have seen when I rinsed out those pads, it may push it down in there. I don't know if it does or doesn't, but I know it gets a lot of stuff up in the pad. These are brand new Oric pads, and after doing those, just the doorways in those 2 rooms, the pad was literally dark from the face side, the side that's down against the carpet, all the way to the top side. You could start seeing the top right in here getting dirty. So obviously some dirt's going somewhere. Anyhow, I'm gonna scrub away on this. I'll come back and pick you guys up in just a second. But as you can see, that doorway is already looking great. I'll explain to you a little bit later what I did for pre-spray and stuff like that. So you guys hang around a minute. Okay, I'm about through with this room. All I'm really doing is traffic areas. These traffic areas look pretty bad. So if it looks like it's light in some areas, dark in others, it's because I've only pre-sprayed certain blocks to get the blocks clean. But looks like this is going to work pretty well. One thing I have noticed in the time that I've been using this, and it's something that some other guys may pipe in and give me some advice on, is that once I pre-spray these and these real bad traffic areas like I'm working right now, just this little dark area right there, I've put extra pre-spray on. When I come over it with the bonnet, it cleans up and looks great. But about 5 minutes from now, you'll start seeing it bleeding back. And I'm assuming it's water that's coming back to the surface. And I just hit it again, and every time that gets a little bit smaller. When I look at the doorway, and we'll come over and look at the doorway in just a second. When I look at the doorway that we were working on when we came in this room, I had a big spot, and as I kept working it, I would move along, look around, there would be a dark spot again. I would try to clean that dark spot up, and I'd clean it up, it would look great. I'd go work another couple of tiles, look around, and it would have dark spots in it again. So I'm assuming that what's happening is it is pre-spray coming back to the top. So I don't mind that so bad. I've really hit these areas. This is rubber back carpet. It's a really short loop, and it's rubber backed, and that rubber acts a lot like a sponge. and it'll soak in a ton of water. That's what's made it so hard for the carpet cleaners to hit it. Those guys with suction, you know, the problem here is you can't get any air to get suction through it. It just sucks your wine right down to the top of it and sticks to it. So, you know, that's part of the problem. With the VLM method like we're doing now, we don't seem to have that problem. It cleans it, and I believe when this dries, it's going to look fantastic. And I think that looks good. I'm going to come over. What I want you to see is this doorway again. And when we get over to the doorway, you'll see where it looks like some dark spots have come back. But what's happened is that's a little bit of the pre-spray and water coming back to the surface. So you'll see as I go over it, it cleans right up. And every time I go over it and come back, it's a little bit less. So I know that's water just coming back to the surface. And I've got a couple, 3 areas to hit in another room. So what I may do is come back with another dry pad and come back over the top of this. But as you can see, that looks nice and clean. I'm really happy with the way this carpet's turning out. If I'm around when it dries, I'll try to give you a video look at it after it finishes. But I think that these traffic areas are going to look really good. Hey, thanks for being here, guys. I'm new at this, so I don't know a lot. I'm listening to a lot of people, and they're giving me what looks like pretty good advice. So hang around, like, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you at the next job. Thanks a bunch.